Welcome back to What's Cooking with Frank and Rose Ultimate. Okay, what we're doing now is we're frying up these potatoes, okay, and we're frying it in some chorizo. And the chorizo is acting as a spice and also providing the oils, in the form of animal fat to keep the potatoes from sticking. All right. And so I don't need to add any additional seasonings because it's already in the sausage, right? And take a look at this, man, right here. See? That's pretty much what it's going to look like when it's done. It's just a matter of timing everything right, timing it right. And we're gonna make some eggs over here. When we combine the eggs, we don't want to put the eggs in this pan right here. It won't. The consistency just won't be right, okay? And we won't taste the difference between the eggs, the chorizo, and the potatoes. So this is a chorizo and potato burrito primarily with egg. Yeah. So I'm gonna come over here and I got some jumbo grade A eggs, right? And it doesn't really matter which ones you get, but I'm gonna grab like let's just say 3 eggs, okay? And I'm gonna take them and I'm just gonna scramble them up real quick. Now you can do this in a pan or you can do it in a bowl. I'm gonna do it in a bowl. Just because I'm feeling like it.
He doesn't usually do this. He usually does it in the pan.
I do a lot of stuff in the pan, because it cuts down on doing dishes and time. But I just happen to have a bunch of clean dishes right now. Let me do it like that. Now, some people they add. Oh, what's cooking over here? All right. So I'm gonna break this loose. And as you can see, nothing's really sticking to this pan, because of the way that we're cooking the potatoes and the chorizo together. That's important, because if things start sticking to the pan, the potatoes start coming out mushy and nasty. No one likes mushy and nasty potatoes. There you go, just like that. Isn't it? Look at that. Yeah. See, that's what's cooking right there. Okay. All right, and those potatoes are
pretty much done.
They're not pretty much done, but they're looking good, because the edges, you can see the edges are still sharp, nice and sharp, and that's what you want. You don't want them to be overcooked or mushy or anything. Let's look at these beans. Oh yeah, those beans are cooking too. Okay, and those, like I said before, they've been soaking. When I wash these beans, I wash them through once with water, and then I heat them up. Okay, so I add some heat initially and some water. And then I turn off the flame as soon as they get hot, and I just let them sit for a little while, okay? And then I dump that water out, and I add fresh water, okay? And I let it sit for a while. I do that a couple times. The first time I use heat, the other times, no need, okay? Just let them soak. The final soaking, you soak them for about 6 hours. It's fine. Some people soak them overnight.
What's going on with that sausage?
Oh,
I hear
that's
it.
the pork right there. And that's pork, food of the Americas,
This is the Mexican style.
Yeah, this is Mexican style chorizo right here, and they would say they have chorizo and potatoes, and it's in a burrito. That's how they say it. Okay, take a look at that. You got the pan right there?
Yeah,
look at that.
I have a pan.
Whoa.
Woohoo!
That's cooking. One of them got away. That's okay. Look at that. That's some skills right there. Okay.
That's
all right.
skills.
So what we got going on here is just 3 scrambled eggs, and that's what's cooking.
I like scrambled eggs.
Yeah. Just like that. So you kind of whip them together, and they scramble up really nice. Okay. Now these eggs, they only take a few minutes to cook, and I don't add anything. There's no need to salt and pepper. Some people would do that, but that's if we're gonna do maybe some eggs and bacon. Okay. If we're gonna do eggs and bacon and potatoes, or eggs, bacon, and sausage, and potatoes, something like a traditional American breakfast, then yeah, some salt and pepper would be great. But we don't want to add, again, you don't want to add too many flavors. A couple flavors is fine. All right, we're gonna have to go to commercial, and when we come back, we'll finish up pork episode food of the Americas. Welcome back to pork. Food of the Americas. I'm Frank Ultimate, that's Rose Ultimate, and this is What's Cooking. So I'm about done cooking this chorizo. It might need another 5 minutes. and you can see it's not really sticking to the pan, but there's some of that animal fat that's sort of caramelizing or gelling up at the bottom, and that's okay because they're still getting heat to the food, and my potatoes they're not mushy at all. And you could tell the texture is okay, just like that. All right. So at this time, what I'm going to do is I'm going to start the eggs, and when I do my eggs, I like to use a medium flame. You don't want to use a low flame when you cook the eggs because they get real fluffy, too fluffy. And
I don't like that.
I don't like that either. No, especially when you're making it with some other food. Yeah. It tastes kind of nasty. So I don't need to heat up the pan or anything. It'll all heat up together. I'm just gonna go ahead and dump that in there.
There you go.
Huh?
There you go.
Oh, okay, cool. Thanks.
Spoon to cook the eggs with because the eggs cook really fast.
Eggs cook fast, and this is the spoon that I'm gonna use. And it's just I like wooden utensils on steel, or whatever this is. This is steel.
Copper.
Well, it's a copper bottom. Yeah.
Copper bottom.
Yeah, it's good. It's kitchen stuff. Give that a minute. Heat up. Now, I can hear something sizzling. What's cooking over there, Rose?
I don't know. I only hear it sizzling.
You hear sizzling?
Yeah.
Yeah. All right.
And the smell is fantastic.
Yeah. We're done. We're done over here.
Yeah.
All right.
All done.
What I'm going to do is I'm going to have Rose take a taste test of what's cooking.
It's going to be too hot. It's probably going to like...
We got a little bit of potato. See that?
Okay.
Ready?
Okay.
Be careful, because that's really hot. Okay.
Okay.
How's that?
Potato tastes pretty good.
Yeah. What about that chorizo right there?
Okay, small. So choose my potato. Just like my grandma makes it.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I'm so happy because your grandma's from Mexico, right?
Yeah.
All right, and I'm about as white as they come.
Yeah.
So I try to incorporate flavors of the local area, and stick with meats that I like. I really like pork, and so we'll do some beef later on, but right now we've been using a lot of pork.
Potatoes are really crunchy. I like
potatoes. Yeah, and see, I already turned off the fire, and I'm going to leave them in the pan just to cook a little bit more at a lower heat, and that's going to get to the center of that potato. Okay, yeah. See right here, these eggs, they're starting to fluff up, and as soon as they do that, I just go around the side of the pan, just like that.
So they don't burn.
Yeah, because no one likes burned eggs, and if you let that cooked egg sit there too long, it just tastes nasty. It gets a real pan cooked flavor that no one seems to like that. So now that I've scraped the pan, the bottom of the pan, and I have sort of like a mixture of cooked and raw egg going on, I keep stirring it, and it'll fluff up. Now if it doesn't cook while you're stirring it like this continuously, you want to increase the fire a little bit, just enough, and that depends on how much attention you can give the pan. This is about perfect right here. Okay. Now once this is finished, I'll be able to bring this to the table, and what we're going to do now is we're going to cut to commercial and set the table, and we'll be back with what's cooking.